And then there is one Nidhi Satam from Nasik. She has asked that, Guruji, can you please explain why did God create this world? What was the purpose? So this is a not very long question, a short question, but extremely important question. And so we are going to address this question today. It has been explained in the second canto, 10th chapter, 6th verse of the Srimad Bhagavat Puran. It says that Muktir hitva anyatha rupam swarupena vyavastitihi. So it explains that mukti means giving up our artificial position, hitva anyatha rupam swarupena vyavastitihi, and becoming reinstated in our real position. So that is the reason why the Lord created this world, to give us an opportunity to become reinstated in our natural position. What is our natural position? It is Sat Chit Anand. Sat means eternal, Chit means full of knowledge, and Anand means full of bliss. So this is our natural position. We are eternally full of knowledge and bliss. So this is our natural position. Now we have lost that position. We are searching for bliss all over the world, all over the universe. We are searching for bliss. But actually, according to the scriptures, our own nature, the nature of the soul, is to be eternally happy, eternally blissful. So in this way, we have lost our natural position. Somehow or the other, we have lost it. And to become reinstated in that position, that is why the Lord has created this universe, to give us that opportunity so that we attain that position. And when that position is attained, when we become reinstated in our natural position of Sat Chit Anand, eternally full of knowledge and bliss, then one gets entrance into the spiritual world, where for eternity one can be in union with the Lord. That is our natural position. So that is the primary reason for the creation of this world, to give us an opportunity to become reinstated in our natural position of eternal blissful life. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. That is our natural position. And there is a secondary reason why the Lord created this world. For those who don't care for all this Satchidanand and all this stuff, those who don't have faith in the Lord and the scriptures, for them, they can live as they want in this world. Because see, there are only two creations. One is the spiritual realm, the Vaikuntha, and the other one is this material world. So in the spiritual world, we have to follow the orders of the Lord. We have to follow His laws. Just as in this world, we have to follow the laws of our homeland, wherever we are living. Every country has their own laws, and we have to follow those laws. Otherwise, we are put in the prison. Similarly, if we want to live in the Vaikuntha Loka, the spiritual world, we have to follow the rules, the laws of the Lord. But if we want to live whimsically, we want to be completely independent, we don't want to follow the rules of the Lord, then for them this creation has been made so that we can try to be happy on our own. But we'll have to face the consequences. If we don't follow the rules of the Lord, we'll have to face the consequences. And then when finally we understand that we cannot be independently happy, we are dependent on the Lord for our happiness. We cannot do whatever we want and be indifferent to all the instructions of the Lord. We cannot be indifferent to all the instructions of the Lord. We have to follow His instructions, His advice. Only then can we be reinstated in our natural position of eternal blissful life full of knowledge. Satchidananda. Eternally in the union of the Lord, closely connected with the Lord. So that is Vaikuntha life. Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpataravo Druma Bhumischintamani Ganamai Toyam Amritam. So in this way, there is a very elaborate description in the scriptures about the spiritual world, where we can live an eternal blissful life in the union with the Lord. But for that there is eligibility. And this life has been given to us. This world has been created so that we become eligible, and after being eligible we can enter that spiritual world, that realm of eternal happiness and close union with the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Being, who perfectly reciprocates with every individual. In this world, we may have many friends and relatives and so on, but we cannot get perfect reciprocation from anyone because everyone has limitations. But the Supreme Lord, He gives perfect reciprocation with every individual. So in that association of the Lord, we can have an eternal blissful life with no misery, no death, no disease, no anxiety, no problems. So if we want such a life, then for that we have to work hard. We have to put some effort and become eligible for attaining mukti. In this world, to attain any high position, one has to work hard. If one wants to become a doctor or one wants a very high paid job, one has to work hard for that. So similarly, this world was created so that we put some efforts and become eligible to attain the highest position that can be attained by any individual. And that position is mukti. Mukti means to become reinstated in our natural position. Muktir hitva anyatha rupam swarupena vyavasthitihi. Mukti means to give up our artificial position, artificial life of running after money and position and so many other things for happiness. This is artificial for the Atma, because Atma, the soul by nature, is filled with bliss. Swarupena vyavasthitihi. So to get back, to become reinstated in that position of eternal blissful life full of knowledge, that is the purpose of this creation. Some people say that, oh, the Lord was feeling bored and that is why He created this world, ekoham bahusyam. This is ridiculous. Lord never feels bored. He created this world for our benefit, not for his entertainment. This is a complete misunderstanding of the scriptures. Those who say this, they are misleading people. The Supreme Lord never feels bored. He is Atma Rama. He is completely blissful. He does not need anyone else to become happy, to become blissful. But we are dependent on Him for our happiness. So that is the purpose of creation. That is why the Lord created this world. So thank you for this very important question. Others also who have any questions, they could email us. Thank you.